Hello everybody and welcome back. Everybody has their favorite tool. Everybody does. And these are tools that make your life easier, or they're just your favorite tool because you've had it for such a long time. I'm going to start making a small series of videos about the tools that I use and that I like a lot. And I'm going to explain why. And this is going to be one of them. This here is a gas sensor that I featured in one of my later videos, and it's one of those things that you can be pretty happy to have around, and I've had a number of these over the years. As far as I know, you're not supposed to use them for longer than 3 years because these sensors just wear out over the time. Yeah, this here is the newest one that I have. I like it. I've used it. It works pretty good. And it's a combustible gas sensor. So if there's any type of flammable gas like methane, ethane, propane, butane, what we have in household use in the air, and the concentration is more than 50 parts per million, this thing is going to detect it. They do come with one little drawback, and that is they need to be turned on in a known good atmosphere because they calibrate themselves. So if you're standing in a cloud of gas and you're turning this thing on, it's going to take this as normal. So if you're working somewhere and you haven't turned it on before, you need to go somewhere else where you know it's safe and turn it on there. But yeah, one of those tools that can basically save your life, and it's also a cheap tool. These, I know a lot of people will say don't buy stuff from China, but I do, and I've regretted it in some instances, but not with this stuff. Yeah, let's just turn it on, and it makes quite a racket, so I'll just cover this. It's going to calibrate, maybe. No, apparently it's good. I've had it on like a couple of minutes ago, and if I take a propane torch and just give it a whiff of gas, it gets loud really fast. And I've even tried these out with bags that had like a very low concentration of gas inside. This stuff works, and it works okay. And at a price around 25 euros, I'm not complaining. They're really good. They're also usable for modern AC equipment that has R29, which is basically propane, together with other stuff, alcohols. It's propane and butane, and they have different levels of condensation temperatures and properties, and they just make up the cooling medium, and it works with those too, and it works really well with those. And if you have a leaking AC which has a combustible gas, you can just stick this inside, and this is going to tell you if you have a problem or not. So it's a very nice tool, and I'm quite happy with it. In fact, this year is a new unit. Just got this from Banggood, and I get a lot of stuff from them, I must really admit it, but never had a problem. And it did have problems with others, but let's leave that aside. One of those tools that I really like, one of those tools that I've had around for years, and one of those tools that I get out when I need it, and it just rests in the drawer for the remaining time. But those are just the tools that basically make your life easy and safe. That's the smart sensor. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.